What if starting today you could run an automated system on your Forex trading account with absolute certainty that you'll win over 95.4% of the trades, without having to lift a finger and without needing any special trading or technical skills? Sounds nuts, doesn't it? I thought so too, until I won 48 trades in a row. Before I show you exactly how I made this happen and how you can get instant access to the same system today, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Doug Price, and I used to work as a money manager and trader for a large trading firm. Basically, I lived and breathed Forex trading. My days involved maintaining and checking my current strategies running for clients, developing, testing, and improving new strategies, and actively managing accounts. Not to toot my own horn, but I was good at making strategies that win, and that's why my clients love me. I'm sure you've heard the old saying, practice makes perfect. Imagine spending almost every day for 10 years literally practicing your craft. In my case, it was developing and testing new strategies. What do you think happened? I just kept getting better at it, and I learned over time that some people just overthink trading. Complicated strategies do not always work. When it comes to trading Forex, it is rare that I'm surprised about anything. Over the years, I've seen a lot of trading strategies. Some have come and gone, some are safe and steady, and some are explosively profitable. But the one thing I rarely see is 10, 20, 30, even 48 trades in a row that are winning trades. Let me repeat that for you. I discovered a strategy that won 48 trades in a row. And before you say, no way, it must be crazy risky, it wasn't and is not. Let me show you. Take a look at this. All strategies have losers. It's part of the game. But even with losing trades, you can easily be successful when exercising proper risk and trade management. But what if you could have excellent risk and trade management while rarely ever losing a trade? That's gold, isn't it? What could that mean for your life? How could that change your trading performance? I converted my fantastic strategy into an automated Forex robot and called it Vortex Trader PRO. It was overwhelming how laser accurate the Vortex Trader PRO strategy was, that it would have been a complete and utter waste if I had not turned it into a completely automated system. A system that could be run around the clock and trade for you and me without human intervention. A system that could fill up your trading account with fresh profits month after month without having to worry. In a moment, I'm going to let you in on the strategy behind Vortex Trader PRO so you can understand how and why it works. But first, I need to clear up a few things with you. In today's global financial climate, if you aren't under a rock, chances are you've seen the insane volatility and financial chaos. Greece's debt is out of control and their government is taxing and holding citizens' money hostage. Russia's ruble is declining rapidly and throwing Russia into a horrible recession. Oil's been dropping to record lows, which may be great for filling up your gas tank, but points to massive economic issues. The US is continually building up records of debt with no signs of slowing down. There are less jobs and pay is lower than ever and not keeping up with inflation or cost of living. Chances are this puts you and a whole lot of other people in a bad financial position. A position that probably sounds something like this. Debt levels that keep you up at night. Very little money in your bank account. Stuck in a job that you are forced to go to week after week. No pension or retirement savings. The problem with living on the edge and not having an emergency savings account is that anything can go wrong. You can lose your job. You can encounter unexpected repairs. The list is endless. That's why you must invest in yourself and your future. Just look at the wealthiest people in the world. How do most of them preserve their wealth, grow their wealth, and create wealth? They don't work by the hour. They don't work for anyone. Their income isn't tied to their actions. They can be yachting around the world and money still comes in like clockwork. So how do they do it? It's so easy that it should completely piss you off. Wealthy people make money making look easy, and the reason why? Because it is. The not-so-secret way to millions of dollars just like the wealthiest in the world is investing. By investing in stocks, Forex, commodities, and more, they create huge wealth for themselves. I personally interacted with dozens and dozens of these types of people over the years, and these investors were pumping and still do their money into Forex. I would provide them a strategy for their account, and the software would do the rest automatically. That is exactly why Vortex Trader PRO is for you. Just like some of the wealthiest in the world, many of them don't have technical skills or investing skills, but what they do smart is research. They sought me out and I helped them grow. And today, you're lucky because not only have you stumbled across your chance to radically change your future, but you have stumbled across one of the most accurate and safe strategies I've ever developed. You don't have to have technical training, be an investor, or have any experience trading Forex to gain access and utilize Vortex Trader PRO to its maximum potential. It's really easy to use. Put it this way. If you found this website, then you have enough skill to get started trading. These instructions are easy to follow, and an auto installation system is provided that does most of the install and setup for you. You can be an absolute beginner in Forex or technology, or you can be an advanced computer user. It doesn't matter. Vortex Trader Pro is easy to get up and running. Vortex Trader Pro runs on the MetaTrader 4 platform, which is provided by most Forex brokers. Don't worry if you don't have one, as I provide recommendations for the best ones in the members area after you sign up. When I create strategies, I prefer to stay away from anything fancy or highly calculative. I like to stick with simple concepts that have been proven to work time and time again throughout history. For example, I like to trade with support, resistance levels, trend, candlestick patterns, and various indicators. Simple is always best. No need to reinvent the wheel. Vortex Trader Pro is not a scalper, not a grid trader, not a martingale system. Vortex Trader Pro is based on safe and proven trading fundamentals that have worked for decades. Included are safe money management systems and trade management systems to protect your funds and grow your account. Vortex Trader Pro includes auto trade management, auto money management, profit protection system, false signal bypass system. Now, I can't disclose the exact conditions that cause the strategy behind Vortex Trader Pro to trigger, but I can give you more than enough explanation so you understand entirely how the system works. Vortex Trader Pro measures volatility and oscillation, accounts for trend, and tracks price action. It uses some popular indicators like CCI, moving averages, WPR, and others. With the perfect combination of indicators and settings, I've discovered how to eliminate a large majority of false and bad signals, giving the system a huge win rate. Here are a few trades that you can check out. It's very important you understand why other systems fail, so you can understand why Vortex Trader Pro works so well. The biggest key to winning in Forex is patience. That applies to automated trading also. When I meet a struggling trader, I always find they have a common mindset. Believe it or not, mindset plays a massive factor in winning or losing, even with automated trading. The reason I find these types of traders fail is because they are impatient or have too much fear and not enough faith in their system. This might describe you, and if it does, don't let it get you down. It's not your fault, and I can help you. Usually the reason is because you have been lied to. You are led to believe that you need to trade every day to be successful. You fear that when a trade goes into the negative, it's almost guaranteed to lose or blow out your account, and you start to panic and close out the trade. When you have a bad week or two of trading, you worry that this is how it will be forever with the particular strategy you are using, and you look for the next one. These three reasons hold you back in your trading and cause you to believe that it's impossible to be a full-time successful Forex trader. But in reality, you were tricked into believing what is not true. The truth is that you do not need to trade every day. Just because the Forex market is opening and moving doesn't mean it's a good time for you to take a risk. Let me ask you a question. If you knew with certainty you could win over 95% of your trades, but you are not allowed to trade every day, would you prefer that method? Or another method that trades every day with possibly 50% win rate, and that rate fluctuates daily? I hope you chose the 95% one. You can make much more money trading smart than trading more. Invest more into your trades than trading more, and you will outsmart most traders and be rewarded for it. Vortex Trader Pro doesn't trade every day, but it trades up to a few hundred times a year. Be patient and let the money come to you. Don't chase it. Patience is important. I can't emphasize that enough. I've seen it too many times when a trader will have a bad week with a strategy and assume that it's bad, and go look for the next best thing, and the cycle continues. The truth is, if you don't stick with anything for long enough, you'll be searching in an endless cycle and get nowhere. Find a good system and stick with it through the ups and downs. You will come out a winner that way. Patience is key. Be patient and trust the system. Are you a binary options trader? If so, transitioning to Forex is simpler than you think and much less risky than you realize. Binary option trading can be compared to gambling. You're basically playing roulette. In Forex, you have more control over your investment and higher chances of making profit. Banks and the massively wealthy trade Forex. They do not trade binary options. You can use any broker you like with Vortex Trader Pro that supports the MetaTrader 4 platform. You also aren't stuck in a trade that ends at a specific time. For example, if in Forex you enter a trade and it doesn't pan out within a certain amount of time, don't sweat it. You aren't forced to take a loss. You can wait longer and close out in profit. Odds are significantly more in your favor with Forex trading. Don't worry if you don't have any Forex trading experience. Everything you need to get started is provided, and my dedicated support team and I are here to help you on your journey. Sometimes people ask me a crazy question. Why don't I just keep my trading system to myself and not give it to anyone and keep making money? To tell you why I do this, I first need to share a quote with you from the great Walt Disney. We don't make movies to make money. We make money to make more movies. This applies to me entirely for why I'm making Vortex Trader Pro available to you today. I do it for you, and I do it for myself. For me, trading and investing is my passion. It always has been. I enjoy every bit of creating, improving, and running my strategies. I personally utilize the strategies I create to make money, but I also use the funds I acquire from selling my systems to invest in myself, strategy development, and support you. What about too many people using my system? I hear this often. Let me ask you something. If everyone starts buying a currency and very few people sell it, what will happen? There will be virtually no supply left. The prices will rocket through the roof, right? So if too many people are using my system, or another for that matter, then in theory, it should work better. This is the exact reason why most popular concepts and indicators work, because many people are using them. There are, of course, exceptions to the rules, as trading markets are imperfect, such as news releases causing unexpected movement. But if you play right, you can get a huge win rate with Vortex Trader Pro. Now, there are situations where too many people using a system can cause trouble, but it's not why most people think. Usually, if you have an extreme strategy such as a high-frequency scalper, then you can run into problems with too many people using a system. Scalpers run havoc on broker platforms. If too many people are using a scalper and all are winning, then it's not the market that will cause problems, but the liquidity providers and brokers will start fighting against your strategy. Vortex Trader Pro is not a scalper. For other reasons, it's very important that I limit quantities of my system. My system is special, and I don't feel that just anyone should have access to it. It is for someone who is serious about investing and want to change their life for the better. There are a lot of tire kickers out there who will just play around with a system and not take it seriously and just waste their time and mine. Investing in Forex is a serious way to improve your life and bank account levels. You should invest with pride and take it seriously. It's important to me to make sure you succeed with my system. And to do that, I make sure I'm at your disposal when you need me. And I'm also working hard to improve my systems and provide you free updates when they're available. As a result, I limit quantities in a few ways. If the number of copies used reaches a certain amount of people, I will discontinue sharing it with the market until I can catch up and make sure I've helped everyone needed. I will also raise the price of my system as needed in order to keep levels of users at an appropriate level that I can support. So please, if you're serious about joining me and accessing my system, please do it now, as soon as you can, to lock in your copy at this low price. When you join Vortex Trader Pro, you'll gain instant access to all the tools you need to get started right away and full access to me. Here's exactly what's included when you sign up. 1. Lifetime license for Vortex Trader Pro that can be switched from one account to another at any time. This is the actual same software with the same built-in settings that I personally use on the trading account I show you on this page. 2. All updates, upgrades, new settings, new pairs, etc. are provided absolutely free as they become available. They're easy to implement. You don't need to have any technical skills. 3. Resourceful customer and technical support. I'm available to help you via email and even Skype if you need me. I try to make myself available around the clock as much as possible, and any support member I have assisting me, I make sure they're knowledgeable and can help you. Typically, I try to personally respond to all emails myself. 4. I have the chance to work with many brokers, hosting services, etc. Optionally, I can provide all recommendations you might need to help you get started. Nothing is mandatory, but I have suggestions if you need them in the members area to help you get set up right. I want to make this as easy and risk-free as possible for you. I understand you may have some concerns, or you may be reluctant for one reason or another. That's okay. I understand where you're coming from. I don't want to force you to work with me if you find the software doesn't work for you or doesn't fit your goals. Regardless of the reason, I'm offering you a full 60-day money-back guarantee.